Jai Hind dear students, to the new series of tense. Here we will be discussing how to express ourselves in the past. We all know that past tense also has four forms, that is simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Let's start from simple past. Simple past, this form is used to refer an action completed in the past. He left for Delhi yesterday. This example, in this, the action has been completed in the past. A past habit or a routine. For example, my grandfather liked a cup of hot milk at bedtime. So, this is the habit, and I am talking about my grandfather's past habit. Or if I say he often skipped dinner but never his milk. So, in these cases, we can use simple past tense. Let's have a quick glance on the chart. I wrote, you wrote, no, he, she, Anju wrote. You already know first, second and third person. So, in all the subjects, we use in affirmative second form of the verb, and in negative and interrogative, we use our helping verb did. And whenever we use did, we write first form of the verb. Let's understand with the help of the structure. In affirmative sentence, we write subject, then second form of verb, then our object. Now we already have understood what is subject, what is object, verb, everything. Now I will be telling you quickly only by telling the form of the verb. Okay. So in affirmative second form of verb, he went to school, they went to school. With all the subjects, you will be using second form of verb in affirmative. In the negative sentence, you will be using the helping verb did. Okay, did not you will be using, and whenever you write did, anywhere you write first form of the verb. Even whenever you write do or does, that time also you write first form of the verb. So do or does you use in simple present tense, and did you use in simple past tense as in helping verb. He did not go to school. They did not go to school. Now in interrogative, the same helping verb did will be written before the subject, and again first form of the verb. See the example. Did he go to school? Did they go to school? So this was your interrogative. Negative interrogative, again the helping verb, subject, not, and first form of the verb. Contracted form, didn't. Okay. Did he not go to school, or didn't he go to school? So this was your simple past. Past continuous, very easy. We can use past continuous to refer to something happening at the time of reference in the past. It means that something happened when another action was in progress. For example, we were eating our dinner when he came. Okay. Next one is when we talk about something that was a persistent habit in the past. He was always grumbling. This is the example. Now see the chart. ing form, continuous tense, you already know that we use ing form, and our helping verb will be was or were with all the subjects, or you know the use of was or were with singular was and with plural verb. Now see the structure. Affirmative, subject, was were your helping verb, first form of the verb with ing, and then object or complement. He was going, they were going, I was going. Now in negative, the same, but you will be adding not. See the example. He was not going, they were not going, or I was not going. Interrogative, the helping verb was were first, subject, first form of the verb ing. Was he going, or were you going, or was I going to school? Are you getting, students? I am telling you quickly because I know you will be getting it. Negative interrogative, was were, subject, not, first form of the verb with ing. In Contracted form wasn't or weren't you will be writing as helping verb. Was he not going to school or wasn't he going to school? So this was your past continuous. Let's start past perfect tense. Student, past perfect tense is used to indicate the earlier of the two activities. Earlier means our past activities that happened in the past. For example, if I say the train had already left by the time I reached the station. Have you got that there are two activities, that the train had left and I reached the station. But the action which has taken place first, you will be writing in past perfect tense, and the action which took secondly means at the second place, you will be writing in simple past tense. The example which I have given you, the train had already left. The first one action is written in past perfect. By the time I reached the station, reached is your second form of verb, and that's why the second one action has been written in simple past tense. See the chart. In the chart, you will be getting that had, the helping verb, has been used with all types of sentences, with all types of first, second or third person. And your main verb is always used in third form, root verb. No. So let's understand through structure. Affirmative. The affirmative sentence, subject, had and third form of the verb. He had gone, they had gone. It is very, very easy. Now in negative, you will be adding not. For example, he had not gone, they had not gone to school. In interrogative, you will be writing your helping verb first. Had, subject, and then third form of the verb. Had he gone to school? Had they gone to school? Are you getting that we are writing third form of the verb with had? In which tense? In past perfect tense. In negative interrogative, again you will be writing first of all your helping verb had, subject, and then not. Third form of the verb. Hadn't is your short form, that is contracted form. Had he not gone? Had they not gone? In contracted form, hadn't he gone? Hadn't they gone to school? Let's start with past perfect continuous tense. The form is used to refer to something begun in the past and continued up to a point of reference in the past. For example, I had been reading Gulliver's Travels for the last 1 week when he came to see me. Both the actions, both the verbs have been written in past tense. First is had been reading, second is when he came to see me. Now just see the chart, that had been, you will be getting had been, okay, as your helping verb, and main verb ing form, right? No, or any main verb, any root verb, you will be using ing form. And in perfect continuous, you know that we refer to the time also, we express the time also of the action. So for that we use since or for. So since or for, you know the use, I have given you in detail in my earlier video, in my present tense video. Let's understand this through the structure. Subject had been with the first form of verb ing, then since or for. He had been studying since morning. You had been studying for 1 hour. You know, students, the use of since and for. If you don't know, see my earlier video which I have made in present tense. Negative tense, had not been. This will be your helping verb and with the first form of verb ing. He had not been studying, or you had not been studying for 1 hour. Interrogative sentence, your helping verb will be written first, had, then subject, then been. In yes, had he been studying since morning, or had you been studying for 1 hour? Okay. Now see, negative interrogative, again your helping verb first, then subject, then not been. In contracted form, hadn't. Okay, see the example. Had you not been studying since morning, or hadn't you been studying for 1 hour? So this was your negative interrogative. So students, we have learned today about our past tense. I hope you have understood. I have given you very quickly, because I know my students are getting each and everything, as I have seen while making my present tense video, that you get the things quickly, and that's why I have given you just only the verb form. Okay students, we will be meeting again in our next part, that will be of future tense. Till then, goodbye, take good care.